everyone, Sophia here, my great challenger. Welcome back to my channel, another episode of Deep Clean with me. Today I am doing my Curio, my antique Curio. There's several things I want to do with it. One is to empty it. Two, entirely clean it. We're talking about the glass in the back. I don't know if you can see the mirror, right? Probably. The glass panels and the wood. Once that's done, I got to put everything back in. Well, actually not everything back in. Hello, Mayday. Want to see my cat? Oh, I think I'm going to be backlit. Hi, baby. Hi. Okay. I need to declutter. And there's some stuff that I don't want in here. I want it somewhere else in the house. There's a little bit of everything. There's things that I've collected over the years. There's some family items. There's some antiques. There's some vintage. What else? A little bit of everything. So if you enjoy this type of videos where I get to talk about my stuff, this is for you. It's probably gonna be 2 parts for me. I just got back from work. It's Tuesday night. We're not doing the run tonight because the weather's been really awful for the past 3 days. If you're in Jersey, you know what I'm talking about. So it's kind of dark right now, but we're gonna manage with the light balance and everything. Let's get started. I'm gonna show you the before and what I want to do, and then start pulling things out. I will only talk about things once I put them back in. And then we'll see if I can declutter a few items and if I can relocate others. All right, so yeah, there's an overflow on top of the cabinet. The swan always here, not moving. And then here's the cabinet. All right, so let's look at the outside first. This is an antique that belonged to Scott's grandmother. It's a little bit warped. You can see here and there. I think it's from, I'm gonna say probably very early 1900, maybe 1910, 1920. But the beauty of it is the curved glass. Okay, that's on both sides. And I love it, but it's stuffed and it needs to be decluttered. So, baby, you're gonna break stuff. You've been very good so far, but you're going to break stuff. Let me move this. Ruby red. Okay, let's put you right here. Let's open it. I want to wash everything and then really nourish the wood. Wash the glass panel. There's only 2. There's none on the third ones here. And again, I have so much stuff in there. You can't really see what's in it because it's just packed. Okay, all right. Let me start emptying it. I have this big thing here. I'm gonna put things in there and decide what is a keep and what is a sale, or we are not going in there, okay? And take it from there. That's an interesting angle. All right, let's start with this. It is empty, and now that I look at it empty, I can really see, I don't know if you can see, the dirt, dust, and it's kind of dull, right? So we're gonna bring it back to shine, and I have a basket full here and a whole bunch over here. I'm gonna have some tough choices to make. Tough, but necessary. Top is easy to clean. I just go on the stairs. This is water with, you guessed it, Murphy's oil. It's been washed, and all of the glass and mirror are nicely clean. I don't know if you can tell, but I do. It's definitely less cloudy. So let me go get my wax, and I'm going to tackle the wood. You know what? Before I wax it, which is the regular wax I use when I refinish the furniture, like the painted furniture, I'm going to apply a coat of Restore Finish in walnut, just to bring back the color of the wood. If I recall correctly, this particular piece had a portion of it that was in the sun when it was at Grandma's place, and you may not see it on camera, but the right side is actually lighter than the left side. So we're gonna bring them back together. Restore Finish is awesome. It's basically a tint. If you have a piece of furniture that has scratches, for instance, okay, can you see the difference? It really brings it forward in terms of the color. And then if you have scratches that really show, it will fill it in with the right color. But you got to pick the right color. I mean, this is walnut, obviously I'm following the same color, but if you have something like mahogany, they do have it in mahogany. It's hard to film because I'm backlit, but let's see if we can cover some of that. Not fully, but it's better. You gotta be careful not to get it on your glass though. Wow, the difference. I don't think I've ever done this. I know I've put lemon oil on it. What do you think? You agree? It's beautiful, isn't it? That's 7. No, you can't go inside. Look at that. Everything is shiny. I'm not going to wax it. I don't need to. No need. Oh. Yes? What's the complaint, dear? What is it? What is it? It looks great. I need the restore finish to set. And then I got to decide how I'm going to style it. I know that I want a showpiece right here. There's got to be something spectacular right here. Every curio needs to have a showpiece, right? You can't go on yet. You can climb later and look at the top. It's amazing, right? When you take care of things you really love, they last forever. This is a beautiful piece, and they're super hard to replace, those glass, because they're very thin and they're curved. All of it, even the front is bowed. All right, when I come back, we're going to decide what goes where, what I keep, what I put up for sale, and what I just declutter. If you're going to try to jump, I know it, you're going to break something here. I'll make room. There you go. There's room now. You want to go? That's a antique plate. Royal Golden. It's kind of a flow blue. It's actually called Indian Princess, that particular type of pattern. And what you can't see, unless you look really closely, are the little birds. There's one right here, one right here, one here, but you ain't noticed that, right? Yeah, it's gonna go inside. Because I got so much stuff, the mirror is gonna get covered anyway, so might as well put it in there, because all the shelves have the little groove. Excuse me. Don't make it a habit, okay? Alright, come on, get out of here. Okay, this is the fun part, at least for me. I'm gonna start with the mill glass. Over the years, I've collected mill glass, and I've had many pieces. Some of them I sold. I had quite a lot, and I've brought it down to just my favorite. And the thing with me is that I like mill glass, but I like very thick mill glass, like really thick. I don't like the one that's semi-transparent. You know what I'm talking about. So this is a piece that I got from Scott's grandmother, and if I'm correct, this is a Westmoreland. You know what? Maybe it's a Campbell. It's very old. This one is actually might be the oldest one in the whole collection. It's for bananas. Back in the days, ladies had pretty much everything. There was a something for everything. I'm trying to find the mark. No, I think this is a Campbell. So it's really old. It might be Victorian. Okay. You go right here in the middle. I'm putting all the mill glass at the bottom because it's white, and they do take a lot of room. This is one of my favorite pieces. And I have the same pattern as the uranium glass. It's Westmoreland Lotus. Love this. And this one, if I recall properly, I found at a Goodwill in Ohio. Go over there because you're my favorite. Love mill glass. Okay, this is another one from Scott's grandmother. And you see how thick it is compared to some of the mill glass that you'll find at the store. The oldest ones tend to be really thick. This one is That might be a camper too. She used to have an antique shop, so I believe her stuff is antique. You're gonna go over there. Alright, the rest is my, no, there's one more. That's Grandma's. That's the Westmoreland. It's beautiful. I can't remember the pattern's name, but I think it's got to do with dolphin. And that one they made in so many different colors, and I can tell you that the slag glass ones are the very valuable ones. Forgot the name of it. It's got a specific name. Go right here. And I'm already out of the room. Okay. This is also a Westmoreland. It's the quilt pattern. I'm hoping one day I find the matching goblets. It's from the 50s, 60s. Okay, Fenton. These are mine. Purchased over the years. Hobnail. Beautiful Fenton piece, ruffling. Believe it or not, I thought about selling all 3 of them at some point, but didn't have the heart. Okay, that's the bigger one. Put your whole hand in there. And then the last one is this one. That's also a Fenton. I had purchased it for the purpose of selling it, and then I came to realize there was a chip. Where is the chip? Where are you? It's not a chip, it's a repair. There's a piece right here that has been glued back. That's the reason. Okay. You're not for sale. You move over there. And you too. Move over here because you're beautiful. All right, let me go through this and make decisions. These I keep, but they don't have to be in here. Clearly, I'm keeping this. This one, I don't know. That's a maybe. Okay, that's a yes. Clearly, that's a yes. This is the pattern I was telling you about that I broke the creamer and 2 other cups. And I've been spending the last 8 years trying to find it. It's Velasca Bella. And I know my picture showed it as purple, but it's actually blue. Okay, these I keep. I just got to display them proper. They were my brother's. They hand-painted lead soldiers. These are all the baby stuff. Let's keep. I think I'm gonna sell those. If anybody's interested, they are Gorham. That's gonna go up for sale. So I don't have room for everything, okay? Alright, that's Noritake, that was Grandma's. We're keeping. This one, love it. Doesn't need to be in the Curio. I'm gonna bring it downstairs. These I keep, they were my grandmother's. They need to be cleaned. This, that was given to me Kathleen, I think you're the one who gave that to me. I'm gonna bring it downstairs. It doesn't need to be in this curio. I love pottery, so I'm keeping, but not here. All right, this is the showcase. This is the tea set by Lusterware Moriyama Brothers, Japan. Let me show you the teacup. I have the whole set. I don't know if it shows the actual colors. Look at this. This is antique. It's absolutely gorgeous. All right, nice. In case you don't know, that particular symbol here, the M, okay, that's Moriyama Brothers. They came to New York in the 1880s, and I believe that in 1923 or 24, they became Noritake. So this is the precursor to Noritake, and it looks fabulous. But now I'm thinking, where on earth am I going to put all this stuff over here? You gotta figure it out. Okay, let me take a break. This is just gorgeous. Alright, so on the top shelf here, I'm gonna put the stuff that's really important to us. It's kind of like the childhood things. This is my music box when I was a little girl. Okay, this is a very old camera that belonged to Scott's great-grandmother. Over there you go. Okay, what else? Scott watch this. More communion stuff. Okay. Scott's dog tags. You remember this?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Question. If you know what this is, put it in the comment section. These are bowls from Normandy. These are the bowls I grew up with. Warm milk at night, and then you get your cafe au lait in it. The traditional from Normandy. These are older than me. Okay, they gotta be 56, if not 60 years old. I'm gonna put them all the way up there. So here's the top shelf. It's basically all heirloom except for that blue plate. All family stuff, baby stuff, childhood stuff. right? Yeah, the only thing that's not ours, that's a purchase from me, is the blue plate. And then at the bottom here, I put that little noritake because it's lusterware, goes with it. And then on the other side, I put my little Japanese doll that Mom brought back from Japan in 1975. And I've had her ever since. That's pretty much my only doll, really. I don't have a lot of dolls. And yep, so I have 2 shelves left. Let's see how I'm going to style them. Okay, this is ours from Italy. Where shall we put Winston? That was a gift from Scott years ago. I like Tubby mugs, okay? That's my only one. Winston Churchill, this is Royal Dalton. It's, I guess it's a little creamer. He's the cutest. All right, these two, I could sell them. They're not family or anything. They are Fenton, 1960s perhaps, salt cellar. One is in perfect condition. The other one has a chip. Let me see. Right here. So I don't know. I don't like to sell stuff with chips. You can put a candle in it. I don't know, maybe I'll keep them. I have no use. Okay, you know what? That can go. If somebody's interested, you let me know down below. Lennox, Turtle Dove. That was Grandma's. And then I purchased the Blue Jay for myself. That's a keep. Oh, you don't fit. Are you taller? Oh no, you are taller. I'm gonna find another spot for it. These are mine when I was a little kid. You remember this one that I repaired? Alright, we're gonna keep it. I don't have the heart. I'm keeping it. Hopeless, I tell you, hopeless. Alright, so that makes a little vignette with all the birds. We kept all the birds. So that leaves me with all of this. Okay, so let me explain. This I'm gonna put up for sale. I may only put one for sale and then the other one just ditch it because it's broken. Unless you're willing to have one that's broken, I'm just letting you know. This I have purchased and quite frankly I have never used it. I wanted to replace the one that I had sold at a time where, oh, dust bunny, don't mind the dust bunny. And then, you know what, I got it out of my system since, so I was able to repurchase it. I'm happy, moving on. These are put up for sale, they go on, and then all of those, they need to be relocated because they are too tall. Well, not these. So these I'll relocate. This is an amazing find at the Goodwill. And you're looking at it thinking like, what's the big deal? Okay, so I was gonna put it up for sale, but it has a chip, okay? This is 1905, France. This is enamel on hand-blown or mouth-blown glass. So it's 120 something years old, but it has a chip. So 2 chips actually. Could be shaved, but I'm keeping it. Alright, this one I was going to put up for sale, and then one day I was cleaning it and I realized that there was a chip somewhere on the cathedral. Let me see where. Or maybe it's at one of the bases. It's at, there's a chip, definitely can sell it. It's a Durand from France. Oh, it's right here. It's tiny, but you know how I am with the chips. All right, this is a family piece. It's an Ellie Smith from the 50s or 60s. I have to find a place for it. It's too tall and it takes a lot of room, but it's beautiful. It's a fruit basket. They did it in different colors. And then the picture, I think I'm going to bring it downstairs, the stuff that I can put in. I like to reuse things. Okay, so let me put those away. In the other curio, the little tiny one, hopefully this fits. Let's find out. Okay, so for those of you who know the house, you already realized the uranium glass has been moved. So I was able to put this one here, my Spear Velasca Bella. These are from Judy. They're absolutely gorgeous. They are from made in Japan. Yukango, UNCANGO, I think. They are from 1950 something. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Okay, that's the Indian tree that I kept. Teapot is here. This is that one piece of ruby red bohemian glass that I kept, and I kept it because I flaked it. You remember in the video on Etsy I showed you the little flake. And then I have room for this one, perfect, and room for this one, perfect. And then my go-to teacup. We are not walking in here. Let me close this. Alright, so I was able to move stuff around, good. Here's the curio, finally reorganized. On top is all family stuff, memorabilia, baby Scott, baby me, grandpa, grandma's, great-grandparents' stuff, with that plate that I actually just acquired. The showpiece is this. Takes the whole shelf, I love it. Over here we have my Brown Betty, we have Winston, Croc from France, bunch of other stuff, pictures, all the birdies over here. Over here we have a Haviland little trinket dish, Victorian purse. These are, they're kind of like little nut dishes. They're from Kaiser, Germany, Baroness, and they're beautiful. It's looking a little blue, but they're not butter pats. They're more like nut dishes, or maybe, I don't know. What would you call these? Maybe they are butter pats. Okay, but anyway, I hear butter pats are the big thing right now. Family Bible, more little Christmas stuff. This big guy right here, because he doesn't fit in here, and then all the meal glass. So let me close the door and we're going to look at it. And I'm going to give you a before and after. So this is what it looked like before, when I started, before I cleaned it. This is what it looks like now. I have to show it to you at some point in daylight, because it's nighttime right now, and clearly you're not going to see everything. So it's still packed, but it's organized in a way that makes sense. It's not just like stuffed, okay? Really like the little birds. Love my little Japanese doll here with all the Japanese lusterware and the Moriyama, and then all of the family pieces. All the religious is together, and then the forefront, my brother's soldiers. I think it's the best it's looked. So I managed to let go of these pieces. They are gonna go for sale. And then these I will relocate probably to the secretary. And then the rest I put in there. And in case you haven't noticed, the Madonnas have a new curio. I know I haven't shown the living room in a while, but yeah, how about we turn the light on? Much better. Okay, the Madonnas. Larger curio, and I have room for more. Because you know, that's my life mission, to find them all. So these are Hager Madonnas. That's what I collect. If you watch the Etsy video, I just sold the Madonna and Child by Lennox. And I mentioned when I did the video that these were not the types that I collect, so now you know. These are the ones that I collect. And if you're wondering what the old curio is, oh, you're going to freak out. The uranium glass made it to the stairs, and there's plenty room. Okay, I'll prove it to you. Nobody is banging anything, but they are permanently lit, and they're all here. Now this is at capacity, okay? I have no more room. That's it. No more room for uranium. Unless I let go of some pieces, and when I restyled the cabinet, I just couldn't do it. Could not do it. So unless I add shelves, that's the only way. So these are the Vaseline pieces. They are the oldest ones. They're all Victorian. And then we get mostly Depression glass. And that's the Westmoreland Lotus I was telling you about, that I have the white milk glass, and this one I have the cups to go with it. Okay, enough looking at my goodies. I trust there's more curios in the house. So there's way more. You know that. There's way more that you've seen, and then there's way more that you haven't. There's stashes, okay, of things that will eventually make it to daylight, but for now, they're stashed. So I am happy. It looks really good. It's still stuffed, but it's all important stuff. It's no nonsense. It's all things that are important to us and will be passed on. That's the point of that particular curio. So I'm happy with it. I hope you enjoyed it and enjoy spending the time looking at my stuff, and maybe looking forward to the 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces that I'm going to put up for sale. It was a good declutter and a good clean out. The curio looks beautiful. Thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe right here in the corner. Hit that bell button so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And speaking of vintage finds and antiques, find me on Etsy at Frenchie and Tubby. The link is down below. Instagram at Frenchie and Tubby. And My Great Challenge on Facebook and Instagram at My Great Challenge. And if you want to see the stuff that's stashed away, you'll have to go on Patreon. I'm sorry. Patreon.com/mygreatchallenge. I got to keep stuff, you know, for Patreon too. I will see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.